Hey, what's up, guys? Man, what a nice day out today. It's overcast, cool. Might rain on me a little bit, might not. But anyways, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I'm standing here in front of this gorgeous piece of machinery. And man, just look at it. Old Black Betty, the 89 Marmon 57P Aero for the Aerodyne sleeper. And well, we've kind of been, him-hawing around about this rear suspension, but it's time to get after it. And so what we're gonna do, at least for this morning, while we're waiting for some updates on the computer for Crystal, is we're going to air this system up and get it set to ride height. We'll bring out some jack stands and some lumber, and we'll crib this thing up. And then we'll start cutting off some U-bolts and dropping the suspension, get those torque arms out of there, dropping the suspension down. And actually, I think I won't, I don't think that I'm going to set it up at ride height yet. I think I'll put it at ride height. Let me think about that for a minute. I don't think ride height's going to matter. I think what we'll do is we'll jack it up pretty high. We'll get some cribbing because I'll want to be able to get these axles out from underneath this thing. And so that's what we'll do is we'll get it up pretty high and we'll get it blocked up, and then we'll get these U-bolts off. We'll try and get one off with the impact, and then we'll torch the rest of them off. They should be the same. And then we'll get these axles. Maybe we'll get this truck picked up and push it forward off the axles. But we'll see. We might not do any of that. We might just take these springs off, leave the stuff sit right where it is, take these top springs off, and good to look at these differentials. Not really sure what to expect here. I'm going to take some pieces off, I'm going to take some pictures, and I'm going to send them off to Stangl Brothers and see what they advise me to do. Also include J.C. Smith, see what he wants, what he suggests, and we'll go from there. But I want to get this suspension squared up under here, and I want to get these all this stuff working and new bushings. And when I get all the pieces and I'm ready to go, I think when I get home next month, I'll have the sandblast guys come over and sandblast this thing down. We'll squirt some primer and paint up on it, and then commence to putting it back together. But let's get after it, huh? All right, so we got our inch and a quarter socket on our Makita 40 volt 3/4 drive impact, and we're gonna see if we can bust these loose. All right, so we're gonna get some heat out here. We're gonna switch this battery. We're gonna get a torch out here and we'll get those heated up and see if we can get them off. We just need to save one, that's all. We don't really need to, but we're going to. And see what we can do here. Okay, so we got a little heat on there. Hopefully you can see over my shoulder. We're going to All right, so that ain't gonna work. Okay, there's a little wedge on each one of these. Conical wedge. Okay, here's our U-bolt. So that'll be our example one. Now we can cut the rest of them off. All right, I don't know what that says. Look up there. Look at that. What is that? Crazy, isn't it? It's like a sideways tornado. Okay, so anyway. Well, all right, guys. Getting rained out today, so that's as far as I can go. But As soon as the rain quits, we'll get it back out here. Dang it. Hey, what's up, guys? Man, what a nice day out today. It's been raining for 3 days. I haven't got anything done. I did manage to break the tune on Crystal. I didn't have to reach out to a friend of mine for a rescue, which happened pretty quickly, and I appreciate that. And well, what's going on right now today is we're going to get in here. We're going to get these torque rods off and these shock absorbers off. And these torque rods and shock absorbers, probably this rear drive shaft, maybe these wheels and tires, but definitely these lower brackets and these stuff. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can't get this suspension apart and try and decide what we're gonna do here. These differentials are not gonna work. These housings are toast. They're not the right size. These brackets don't fit. The bottom brackets are all worn out from the housing chucking around in there, and you know, we're just not gonna have it. So we're gonna get this stuff apart, get these bottom links off, and get these springs off, and these airbags off, and these shocks off, and these torque arms, torque rods off, and maybe get these housings out from under this jalopy. We'll probably just trim this spider web out of the way, but we'll probably take this drive shaft off and put that aside. We'll have to probably get new drive shafts. We're going to get a measurement, see what the spacing is. I bet it's 55 inches. Let me get a little tape real quick. 52. Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but let's get some tools out here. Let's get after some of this stuff. I'll bring you along for the ride as much as I can. And yeah, probably crank you up a little bit, and then put you down like this. All right, I'm gonna start you in. That was pretty cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. Kind of dumb if you ask me. So dumb. I know we're not going to be able to stop that from turning, but we're going to try it with this Nip-X slip jaw pliers. Probably going to end up just torching that off. Of course, we don't really even need to get that off because the rear end's coming out anyways. So we just take the torque rod off. This thing is not the right size. There's a whole bunch of stuff wrong with the way that is, but oh boy. Craziness. Oh, I broke that. It's fine.
Nice. cushions.
Yep.
I love you.
Love you too.
Don't forget to open your ammo.
What is it? Why don't you open it?
Oh, I'm in my jammies.
Yeah. It's not gonna hurt you.
Well, I thought you'd want to do it on your...
Well, why don't you do it on my...
Yeah, I'm in my jammies.
Babe, I don't care if you're in your jams.
My gym jams?
Your gym jams.
It is an air purifying system.
Oh, it is. Run a power cord out there and stick that thing in the bunk and turn it on.
And where?
That truck. The Stinky McStinkerson.
This one?
Yeah.
Crystal?
Yep.
Oh, and your SD cards.
Okay, you can bring that inside.
And impact adapter.
Okay. You can leave the impact adapters right there. And open that thing and put that in the truck. Run a cord out. Yep, run you out a cord. I broke the concrete real nice. All right. Yep. Was that really? It is. It really is a centering pin that's broke right off. It's awesome. Okay. Let's see, we should get those shocks off. No, I'm gonna get this off of there. Give it a look. That's crazy. Now there's no kind of alignment for the axle itself. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And the pin on the spring is gone. And these things are wore the hell out. I might be able to get new ones of these that fit the axle. Yep, those are wore the F out. Put you up over here. It is a warm one out. That sun got up from behind those clouds. never seen a truck with suspension as wore out as this one is. Cobbled up until I got Patty. Then that just showed me how truly, come on now. How truly cobbled up it can get. Boy. Well, that is interesting and not good at the same time. Okay. Yeah. All right, now I got to get the shocks off. The bag should come off. Sure. Probably this size. Yeah. Almost knocked it off of there. Ow! Okay. Well, guys, poop today. Just things aren't working for me mentally, and I got to get ready to go to work. So I decided I'd just come out and do a little work, Betty. We'll give you a look at what we did here. So what we did was we filmed this orange wasp. They like the camera. Anyways, we took all of the suspension off the rear axle, and hopefully this thing will stay on these blocks. It'd be unfortunate if it doesn't, but anyways, we got all this suspension off. This is not the right rear housing. Front housing is all butchered to hell, but I got all the pieces off, And this way I can identify them, see how much they're going to cost. If it's going to cost more than a couple grand, I'm going to take all of this off and we'll either do a cutoff on this truck or put that 8-bag Kenworth I got just on this frame. But we're going to get the rest of the suspension off when I get home. We'll get this front stuff off and get this frame sandblasted, primed and painted. And then we'll decide what we're going to do. Yeah, there's a lot of work. I'm really not feeling well today. And yep, so we're going to see what happens. Anyways, that's it for now.
Don't forget to like,
Comment.
subscribe.
We'll see you.